It seems now that the ass kicker needs us to build a factory making toilet paper and place it in his mouth. Compliments of the people of Guyana. Free. Free. And so, my friends, Lyndon bears a special responsibility towards Guyana. I recall when sugar workers would be on strike, it was the workers of Lyndon, the bauxite workers, who had pledged solidarity with their brothers and sisters in the sugar belt. I recall during the Arnold Rampersad trial, workers from Lyndon were marching from Lyndon to Georgetown because they see that an Indian brother on trial and they wanted justice for him. So today, you are sending a message here from Lyndon that you want to be reunited with the people of Port Morant and Quarantine as brothers and sisters in struggle. It is the same person lecture us about history who had placed sugar workers in the greatest peril that ever been placed. That is, the sugar industry has failed in spite of the fact that the ass kicker took $47 billion of our money and tried to spend it on a skeleton factory, which he said he will fix, and he did not fix it. The people in this country deserve to kick his. It is the same ass kicker who tried to spew racism and division in this country and to bring it a divisive wedge between Granger and I and the APNU and the AFC that has brought some people here to build a specialty hospital. And Ramjatan told him that the man is a scamp that they brought to build this hospital. And Ravatar himself had to admit that the man is a fraudster. But the thing is, the man got away with $900 million. Our money. We should now kick his. We should now kick his. He must not talk about kicking anybody's ass. And therefore, understand that they have wasted our money. They misspent our money. They placed money into the hands of their friends to build a road that was leading to a fall. And the man went away with the money. Much of it Phip Motilal. He was responsible for bringing that man here to take your money. So it is time we should kick his. And by the time we reached to the falls, there was no water in the falls. No water at all, reminds us. The ass kicker led us to a waterless fall. But my friends, those are issues you must remember. I'm mentioning those things because they are fresh in our minds. The use and misuse of taxpayers' money, revenues from Guyana to build a Marriott hotel and casino, when they admit today in the newspaper that women have to double up in their hospital beds and they are building casino with our money, and only because we attacked them and we said the new government will pay the charge for any woman who wants to deliver her child, that they could go to a hospital, a registered hospital of his or her choice, or of your husband's choice, if you are unable to do so, so you could have safe delivery of your baby, so that the baby is alive and the mother is safe. It is only when we said that they announced that they are turning this on to build a new maternity wing of the Georgetown Hospital. Where we lead, they are following. They are following where we lead. And so, my friends, we guarantee from Linden that we are going to re-examine and review the sugar industry. And we'll try to save jobs and to make the industry as much as it can be made viable. We bring you also memories of the struggles of the rice farmers in Essequibo. And in Essequibo, it is this government, led by both the ass kicker and his sidekick, Ramotar, that has presided over the ruination of farmers, not paying them for their paddy, ensuring that they don't get paid. They ought to ensure that they get paid in time for their paddy. The money they transfer for the GGMC to the Ministry of Housing, now they're saying to buy land. They could put it in a revolving loan and allow the rice millers to take loan and pay the rice farmers for their paddy. Because when they get paid, they're encouraged to produce rice, and Linden depend on rice as a staple. So they are our brothers keepers. But they went there and they tear gassed them. They jailed them. They stripped the leader of the rice farmers naked. They kicked the rice farmers' asses. And we have an opportunity on May the 11th to do unto others what they do to us. My friends, we believe that this campaign is not about what they want to tell people that is about racism. This campaign is to defeat the theft of the treasury. There's a bigger interest at stake in this election. This election is about the survival of our country. Because every child knows that you cannot possibly have 3 more years of Ramotar. Do you want 3 more years of Ramotar? This election is about closure. This is about bringing the cycle of division to an end. If our leaders have failed us in the past, we now have the duty to fix things and set it right. And in our hands lies that answer. And we are going there on May 11th because we are confident on this occasion that our purpose here and now is a healing purpose. We are here to soothe the tears that flowed from our parents and from many and all of us who organized about the division, who organized that Guyana is divided in itself and a house divided cannot stand. This is a house for all of our people, as the cookbook says. In my Father's mansion, there is room for all. And we know that attempts will be made to provoke us. Attempts will be made to destroy us. Attempts will be made to harm us. But we are not afraid. We are not afraid because our cause is righteous. We want justice unity and fair play for our land. And we know as a united people that when the roll is called up yonder, we will be. When the roll is called up yonder, we'll be there. But before the roll is called up, we have an unending, a journey to end. Our road that leads us to beyond yonder must first take us to Vicengian Road. It must take us righteously to seize what was taken from you, the people of this country. And my friend, I say this in all humility, that mine has not been the obsession with power and position. My public life speaks for itself. I am more worried in this moment that if I assume the position with your vote, your blessings of Prime Minister, I'm worried what my wife will say. She would miss the man who has to cook the food. Miss the man who has to massage her feet. And she reminded a friend that you'll be taking away from me the man who plays music for her before she goes to bed in the night. Public office would be at a loss for my wife and my family. She will and she must understand that it is a necessary mission that we complete this journey, and so we could have on May 12th David Granger as the next president of Guyana, and that we will have a government, as Cathy Hughes and the other speakers have said, that would address all the important and critical issues that have to be addressed, because we are bringing together a team that has never been put together before, a team with experience, a team with knowledge, a team with skills, a team with vision, and above all, a team with plans to take our country forward.